Welcome everybody to another edition of the 4 o'clock game. Well, funny intro, isn't it? Nice to have a funny intro here. Okay, I'm sorry for that. O'clock game. Okay. I can't stop laughing. Oh boy. I can't stop laughing. I can't stop laughing. Oh, that's enough laughing. Okay. I'm sorry for this. Okay, let's leave what we're going to do today. Alright, I had enough said with this today. I had enough with the laughing here for the first 30 seconds. I haven't done this when I was joking around. I talk about 4 o'clock game! Okay. Alright, that's enough with the saying. Okay, let's cut the garbage here. Alright, this is the 4 o'clock game, and today we're going to be presenting another Mega Man game, which is going to be, we will continue with the Mega Man Summer Spectacular. I forgot to mention today on the 4 o'clock game, we will continue with the Mega Man Summer Spectacular with the 7th game in the series. And I'm talking about today, this is not going to be NES. We're going to show you something that I am going to tell you what I'm going to be doing on the 4 o'clock game is to present a game that is actually, it's a Mega Man game, but it's not on the NES. You know, I covered 6 Mega Man games on the NES last time that I covered. And this game for today, this is not on the NES, but this was the only game that was released on the Super Nintendo. And you can tell, let's give it up, the one, the only, Mega Man 7. Yes, this game was released in 1995 for the not NES. This game was released in 1995 for the Super Nintendo, and this game is presented to them by the same company, Comcap. Wait, they spell backwards? Okay. Oh, I just say Comcap or Com or Capcom. That's right. Just to say it right, it's Capcom. To be exact, it says sold by Capcom. That's on the cover. And yep, you can see there on the bottom left of the screen. And this was one of the first video games to have an ESRB rating system. They added a yes. By 1995, all video games started to launched out as what they call the ESRB rating system. Yeah, unlike the MPAA, when they started using the movie rating system since like in the late 60s, when the Motion Picture Association of America started to use the rating systems like G, PG, R, and PG-13. But then in the earliest form of movie rating systems, there was like G, GP, R, and X. And M. That's like it's a rated mature or rated X to be exact. That's like for adults only. That came out like in the late 60s, I think. That when the MPAA started to use using rating systems for their movies. But then in the 80s they did PG-13, and then of course by the 1970s they would call it a PG. But yeah, PG. That's all that we're talking about. But long before the ESRB started to come out, there's actually the first one, K-A. Yep, a lot of the earlier video game titles that have K-A, but that was before it was become E, which is everyone. If you look at the letter E, it's on at the bottom left of the screen, but there is no E. But Kids to Adults was changed to later, which was become E for everyone. There was like other rating systems, other ESRB ratings that have KA. They got T, that's teen. That M, that's actually mature, or probably adults only. That's how. Actually, I don't know any video game rating systems that have anything to do with the content rated. Yes, they did a content rating of actually according to the ESRB. Okay, enough with those little history lessons here. We're talking about Mega Man 7 here. I never played Mega Man 7 before. This was actually the reason why this came out, because it was only on the Super Nintendo but not on NES, because Capcom did a great great job with all 6 Mega Man games. The first 6 Mega Man games were released on the NES that I covered. And of course, there's actually one game that was only released on the Super Nintendo. They already released Mega Man X series, Mega Man X1, Mega Man X, Mega Man X2, and Mega Man X3, along with Mega Man Soccer that's already out on the Super Nintendo. That's all 4 games that were released on Super Nintendo, like the Mega Man X trilogies, as well as there was a sport game on the Super Nintendo known as Mega Man Soccer. But I always want to cover for next year's Mega Man Summer Spectacular. That's the one I'm going to save it up for next year. Alright, and the next game we're going to be doing, I'm going to be only playing is Mega Man 7. And you can tell, here's the back of the game. And yeah, it says Kids to Adults Comic Mischief. That's on the back to those. And you can't see that in squint. It says, I cannot even see it. It says, Mega Man returns for his red hot season of syndicated cartoon episodes every week. Well, that's kind of like a throw from the old cartoon show that came out. There was a Mega Man cartoon show that came out in the mid-90s. It was one of the last animated series was done with Ruby Spears. It was like one of Ruby Spears' last animated series that was based on the video game Mega Man. And based on the Mega Man series. And there's also, not even prison keep Dr. Wily down. Remember that at the end of Mega Man 6? Well, in my last episode, we just did cover the Mega Man 6 thing. And here is also one. Dr. Wily's crusade to rule the world ends abruptly and at the hands of Mega Man. So what's a villain to do? Create a diversion to break out of prison. Mega Man has his hands full of 4 gigantic machines. Exit Dr. Wily's lab, so ravage the city, but who's behind this new plot as Wily sits behind bars? Dr. Wily knew his diabolic deeds would end in failure one day, so as his robot's attacked by remote control, the sinister doctor breaks out of prison and flies off his spaceship. Titanium Titan is tricked with the help of Rush, Roll, and Dr. Light. Can Mega Man put the slippery Dr. Wily back in prison where he belongs? The future of the world hangs on Mega Man. Every move. Go get him, Mega Man! That's right. And here's a little plot thing. Return of the classic game series now on the Super Nintendo. Charge up Mega Man's Mega Buster or use a weapon acquired from his enemies in Dr. Wily's rampage. And the first 16-bit Mega Man adventure. This was the only this was the only Mega Man game in the series that it was the only game that was released on the 16-bit game. And of course, intense action for one player only. But yeah, like I said, unlike Mega Man 6 on the back, it only plays one player. It only has one player only, but there's never been a 2-player Mega Man. But, well, I cannot tell you. There were no 2-player Mega Man game, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, there was an only game on there. Mega Man Soccer was the only Mega Man game to have 2 players. But that's all I can say about 2-player games. So that's all I can tell. But this was the only game in the series. But anything you can do is play Mega Man. Okay, enough said. I have never played Mega Man 7 before, but this was the first time I'm going to be playing it on the Super Nintendo. And of course, that's going to be a little bit of a more trickier move. So without further ado, let's start the game really going. We got a really game going on here because this was Mega Man's transition from 8-bit to 16-bit. Well, they try to upgrade the megabits to 16-bit rather than an 8-bit. So we're going to do what I can. So here we go. If you have not played Mega Man 7, let's get on with it. Jackie Gleason, away we go. Alright, this is 1995. Yep, that's the same Capcom jingle used in Street Fighter. I remember that from Street Fighter 2. In the year 20XX. I don't know if Capcom pronounced the name. Wow, Dr. Wily can rule the world? The world cheered Mega Man when, at long last, he captured and imprisoned Dr. Wily. Yeah, remember that from the sex game on the last episode. Dr. Wily is arrested. That's like they did in the last episode. But Dr. Wily always knew his schemes might end in... Yeah, the text is a little slow. Might end in failure. And has planned for just such an occasion. Four robots have been hidden away, and after 6 months, without being contacted by Dr. Wily, they activated and began searching for their master. This turns like it kind of reminds me of Godzilla. Anyway, we're not talking about Godzilla, folks. This is Mega Man. We're talking about Mega Man games, not Godzilla. Oh, he's fire breathing. Ow! Oh no, he's trying to fire things up. Okay, and then the title screen appears. And we're gonna do is put password in, and here's your sound options. Okay, we're gonna do a little thing going on. All right, we're gonna start over with final Dr. Wily level. Okay, this is a little confusing here. 1, 4, 1, 5. And then there's also, yeah, you can see the password shows you all the characters here. You got Mega Man, you got Dr. Wily, the little robot monster, I'm not sure, Dr. Light, Roll, Proto Man, one of the Robot Masters, Rush, and yeah, and Rush, that's all they can do. And this is kind of confusing with passwords here. Alright. And this is like, you had to hit a diagonal here. This is like it's like a memory game or whatever. It's like a concentration or memory. And this is like memory or something. Remember the game Piccadilly Pair? I remember playing this in school. I don't remember playing this game. And there you go. Start off with Dr. Wily. We're not going to do the entire playthrough like we mentioned on all Mega Man games. We're going to do the entire playthrough. And yes, you already passed Dr. Wily. We're going to play this really short right now. Short but sweet. Okay, now we're getting to Dr. Wily right now. And this is it. Oh no! This is the same thing happened with Mega Man 6. Wow, he's floating like, oh, I get it. Alright, all I gotta do is put it up there. There's like Wily cans. Yeah, the A and B buttons. Yeah, the Y and B buttons actually. The Y button is to jump. The L and R is actually choose weapons. Yeah, rather than you hit the start button, you have to choose your weapons. Like on that, but you can use it for those inventory screens. And there you go. Yep, he did it. He did it. Okay, now he's... Yeah, it works for the moment, but... Here he goes. That's how you're gonna do is play this game right now. Now, yeah, we've got it. Only got one... Yeah, one robot master to take care of. Oh, now he's going down the elevator. Wow, this is the only Mega Man game that had an elevator. This is like, I'm playing Mega Man 7 for the first time. Yeah, I actually did not do a little playthrough of this game. We're not going to do the entire playthrough, like I said earlier, on all Mega Man games that I've covered. I'm not going to be doing a little actual full playthrough of the game. Oh, now he's going to fall off. Yeah, you have to be very careful once you fall off the cliff. And there you go. This is like Karateka. It's the worst game. Yeah, this is like a classic Mega Man game. I know it doesn't look like it's the only game on the 16-bit console, but anyways. Alright. Okay, this is like it's a full game. I really know. So if you want to watch the full playthrough of Mega Man 7, you should check that out. It's on one of the YouTube channels. I think Corncheck is to play it through, but it's not the full run of the game. It's only in multi-parts. Yeah, they should have done that with YouTube Editor. So what you're going to do is multi-part. You want to do take the all 8, 9 videos and then convert it onto YouTube using a YouTube upload the same videos. But if they Corncheck, if they should have done that with YouTube Editor, that could make the full game more completable. And it's a more, yeah, but World of Blonde Plays also did an excellent playthrough of Mega Man 7. You should check that out. And that's all I can say about that. The reason why this game is actually 16-bit, but oh, where is the? Oh, you gotta float it down. Alright, you have to do shoot, float down. Okay. Now they're taking care of that, and we're gonna fight Dr. Wily once again. Yes, here it is. Well, some people thought it was Dr. Willy. Dr. Willy, Dr. Wily, Dr. Willow. Dr. Willy. I call Dr. Willy if you want, instead of Dr. Wily. I call these names. It's a little confusing. The name is confusing if you have anything instead. Oh yeah, now you fight. Yeah, now you just fight with only one blow. Eat your heart out, Dr. Willy. And he did it. And now, wait a minute. Now he's out of form again? Look out, you little... Come back here, you Dr. Willy, you! Come on! Whoa! Ouch! Watch it, Dr. Willy! I'll blow your brains out, you! Come on! Whoa! Ugh! Come on, man! Whoa! Come on! Is this gonna work? Oh, no. Oops! That doesn't work. Come on, Dr. Will. Yes! They did it! Only one clean shot! Yeah! Now you just blew up Dr. Willy! Whoa! He lost him. Okay, I give up. Sorry about all the trouble. I'll go quietly. I don't trust you, Willy. I'm gonna do what I should have done years ago. You forget, Mega Man. Robots cannot harm humans. Nanny slipped back. I am more than a robot. Die, Willy! Die, Wily! Die, Willy! This place is self-destruct in 2 minutes. Well, and there he goes, Mega Man. Now he's busting with Dr. Wily. And now the dog is taking care of Dr. Willy.
Too late, Mega Man. He who hesitates is lost. We shall return.
There he goes.
That place has been finally self-destruct.
And there he goes. Wily's castle has finally been self-destruct.
Turned into a nuclear bomb and blows the thing up, everything up. Like an atomic bomb from World War II.
And there ends the game. That ends the game. Wow, what a great way to end the game. But it's a pretty shorter. I just put the password in just to incredibly short. Gives you the roll calls of the game. Freeze Man. Like all previous Mega Man games I covered, these are the stuff that have roll calls. Then he goes back to the credits. Now he's back to Mega Man, walking around like crazy. And then of course there's another roll call. I sold my heart to the junk man. Okay, that's a song by Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells. Sold my heart to the junk man. And he's back to Mega Man, walking around in flames. And I know it took longer to have the credits. I really don't understand why. Oh, man! Another... The Abominable Burst Man! Yeah, the Abominable Burst. In fact, I call this Robot Master the Abominable Burst. Sweet. Sweet! The teeth! Oh, that's the Addams Family. I'm not Addams Family! This is Mega Man, not the Addams Family. Cloud Man. He's on Cloud 9. Cloud 9 Man. I called the Robot Master Cloud 9 Man. I'm doing fine right here on Cloud 9. One more time. I'm doing fine up here on Cloud 9. Okay, that's a temptation. I'm not singing that. Okay, I was only singing. I'm singing Cloud 9 by the Temptations. Childhood part of my life, like really pretty. I was born and raised in a slum-bus city. That might as well be Spring Man. I'm as restless as a windstorm and I'm as happy as a puppet on a string. Okay. There's some more fire. I'm not talking about Roger Hammerstein State Fair. Slash Man. No. Slash Man! I was hoping to have done. Get me out of here. Can't move enough with this. The real Slim Shady Man. Was that Eminem? I don't want to sing any Eminem rap stuff. This is not Eminem. This is Mega Man. I have done a lot of these games. Oh man, I freaking covered it. Turbo Man! Remember Turbo Teen? Yeah, you call this Robot Master a Turbo Teen. Wow, bass and treble. You know, the controls on a stereo system. And all Capcom staff. Now the camera looks up in the sky into space. It all ends with a here it is. goes into it. Finally. Oh no, he's going back to the stage or something? Oh, now we got all Dr. Light. Oh no, yes, he's got all the members. Those are robots like Roll, Rush, Dr. Light, Beep, and of course Mega Man himself. And a shot into a photo album or something. And that's it. And that all ends with Mega Man 7. That was it. That was Mega Man 7. Thank you for playing. 1995 Capcom. And there's like a serial number on there, but anyways, I'm not going to give you any numbers on this. So that's all I can say about Mega Man 7. Never played a game before. It's a pretty interesting game, but I cannot tell you what the game was. So anyways, that's enough Mega Man 7. Let's close it off. Okay. Well, if you have not played Mega Man 7 on the Super Nintendo, why not give it a try? It was an okay. This is a game that I've never been played before, and this is one of the games that I have never been played on the 4 o'clock game, and this was the first time I'm playing it here on the 4 o'clock game, playing Mega Man 7 and for the Super Nintendo. Well, anyways, the only classic Mega Man game on the Super Nintendo, and that would be only for one game. I've been covered it for another one. So, with that, take care of. I decided to end this off with a sadder note, but that's it for today's 4 o'clock game. Well, it's a rather short, lengthy video that I'm just working on. It's rather short, but sweet. But anyways, it took me about, how long? About a half an hour, probably nearly close to 30 minutes in there on the runtime because, because of the shorter episode that I did this was the shortest Mega Man episode I've been worked on the 4 o'clock game. And I just want to say thank you for watching, and I just want to say I don't have any problem with glitches or anything like that. It would be more fun to play with because, let me tell you, Mega Man 7 was actually fun, but it's also the only Super Nintendo game ever made. But that's all I can tell. It's Mega Man 7. Let's go play it. And that's going to wrap up for me. This is Chris, and I will see you on another side because that wraps up on this edition. And of course, next time I'm going to play another game there is also another Mega Man game which is coming up in our next episode, Mega Man 8. Why do you think Mega Man 8, you may ask? Well, you'll have to find out what's on the console, but it's not on the Super Nintendo. It's on another video game on the next gen console because what happened was it's only on PlayStation 1. We'll find out what happens. It's a rather long game. So, in the meantime, that's going to wrap it up for me on this episode of the 4 o'clock game. And next time we're going to be doing Mega Man 8 as part of Mega Man Summer Spectacular. Until then, this is Chris, and I will see you again next time.